And we are back with just a little more Satisfactory here on this Factory Friday. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you are doing well. Why is my stream displaying the number of people in just the wrong corner? What did Streamlabs OBS do, or whatever? I don't know. Anyways, welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry for taking off last week. Wasn't really feeling up to streaming. It was a long week. It was rough. Just tiring. Nothing bad happened. It's just mentally I was exhausted, so figured I wouldn't stream while I was not doing too great, but doing better now. And I was just over here checking up on our aluminum-based factory, and it's going good. It's going good. Had an issue where there was a bit of a fluid backup, just because I was actually producing too much water from the one water collector over there, so the whole thing just kind of backed up. So I set it to just a bit lower, so it is continuously adding, and it seems to be holding fairly stable at this time, so I'm gonna call that a win. And we're still off and running. We're still good to go. Things are still looking good here for the factory. I really can't wait till I get trains up and running. I still got a few factories I want to build before I start connecting everything together with trains, but it's nice to know that, you know, we're nearing that point. We're getting there. I definitely want to finish the falling. Definitely want to finish the electronics desert, because I have several items that I want to be producing there that I need to actually import items. And we do have one more factory that I'm going to build for like centralized processing, which is this section of oil here. So that's where I'm making all my rubber and plastic. Oh wait, where did oh, hello. Oh, thanks. Got concrete. Thanks, buddy. Here, I thought you were gonna be useful. Woo! Ooh, I may have needed a little bit more mustard on that. That's okay though. Hope everyone's having a good Friday though. I am. Although I'm not looking forward to the upcoming weather. We've been going on for about 2 weeks now with weather kind of in like the high 50s and low 60s. Gonna start warming up soon, and I'm not looking forward to that. I don't know, I'm someone that runs very hot. Like I love colder weather. I cannot handle hot weather. But I mean, it is summertime, so. And I mean 50 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit, whatever that translates to in Celsius. I don't know. I know my temperatures in American. So if you want to figure that out, to just do some conversions. All right, so what I settled on for this design is basically to mirror the shape of this factory. So I'm actually going to be making the high-speed connector factory here, and then having the output be like, I don't know, right there. I only need 6, probably 7 high-speed connector the manufacturers. So if I have the output like right here, might be good. And then I think I might connect it eventually with like a building across here. Obviously I'll leave room for like trains and stuff to come through here, because that's what this whole bottom section is right there. That's meant for trains. So yeah, it's all good. All right, so let's get that started. We'll start with the important thing. So high-speed connectors, what actually does that take? Let's open up the good old-fashioned codex and look at high-speed connectors. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we're going with this recipe here, right? Right. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not crazy. I'm a little crazy, but I'm not crazy. So it takes 3 inputs for 1 output. Okay, so I just need to learn that information, so then I can do this blueprint design. Now, should I have it be on 1 line? I could probably have it be on 1 line. I think that'd be fine. And we'll back it up just a smidge. There we go. And then have the output be like right there. Would that mirror nicely, or do I need to move that over? Oh, I definitely need to move that over. There we go. And then I'll bring it forward just a tad. I want to make sure I leave some room just for, you know, activities. Okay. Neat. Whoa. That's weird. Y'all saw that, right? So every time, I've noticed that every time I jetpack, when it goes to autosave, it just gives me like a random boost in the air. I don't know if that's intentional or what, but... All right, let's sit you there. Scooch on over. I want to keep them relatively close. Gotta save as much room as we can for the other activities. I'll do that. I'm not gonna do the auto connect with these just because it didn't work out too well on the computer factory. I don't like how it turned out anyways. Scooch. Scoochy scooch. 1, 2, 3. That good? Looks good. Okay. All right, now do I want, so technically I need to make 6.19 manufacturers for the amount that I have with the resources available. So, what do I need to do? Should I'll probably I'll up the rate of one of them. So I really don't need high-speed connectors other than for higher tier recipes. Like there's some things that it's used for building purposes, but it's not really that important to me. I don't know. Like it's good for like, you know, higher level power poles, things like that, but I don't know. Kind of like, because there's some items in this game, I mean, I get it, but I also don't. Some of them just don't really have much of a use outside of like one thing, like versatile framework. There's only one other recipe in this game that versatile framework is used in. Other than that, it's just a thing to send to the space elevator. I get that not every item can have its, you know, special moment, but still, I don't know. Just feels like it could have had more. Yeah, let me show you. Let me show you. Go to Codex right now. Versatile framework. It's literally just used in the magnetic field generator. That's it. That's okay. It's not even used in like building materials. And there's like an alternate recipe that I can get for it, but I just don't bother. All right, let's do, and like let's look at high-speed connectors again. Like, yeah, I need it for the supercomputer, and I could technically get it for homing rifle ammo, but supercomputer, radio, connection unit, and then, I mean, that's really it. I mean, maybe there's something at a much higher tier where I'll need it, but for right now, I'm just gonna be manufacturing exactly what I need for supercomputers. All right, so, now for the all-important, there we go. There we go. I will be upgrading these, don't you worry. I'm not a fool. I'm not a foolish fool who foolishly fools around, being the fool that I am. There we go. Oop. There we go. And I guess I should connect those, huh? Oh! I see. See, I have misplaced this, yeah, oops. That's my bad. Let's break out those blueprints again. Thought I had it right. Right? No? Oh, the bounding box is what threw me. So I thought it had to be equal. Because, like, you see this little, like, white bounding box here? I thought that was. But I guess it has to just come forward by one. That's weird. Why is that a thing? Alright, well. Sorry. And then, and then there. All right, cool. Break out you. Oh, nope, 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 nope. There we go. All right. Cool. So, this will be our output of high-speed connectors. And actually, I will set it to the right recipe. I could use the silicon high-speed connector, but I'm already manufacturing like plenty of computer chips. So I'm just gonna stick with the base recipe. That's why we're bringing all this copper over here anyways. So I'll just do a quick little Control C and then Control V. Ooh. Ooh. Come on. Control V. Alright, and then I'll throw, I don't know, hold on, let me see, so, still gotta do a quick calculation, don't mind me, just breaking out my brain. It's 6.19 divided by 6. It's 103.166666. Okay. So I need to change this to 103.2. There. Just because that meets the demand of what I'm going for. So it's not much. So I don't need to make. I was gonna, just to balance it out, I was gonna add 2 more manufacturers and then underclock everything. I don't think I need to do that. I think I'll be okay. I'll be a-okay with what I got. Okay, so next item on the agenda. Actually, I want to see. Kind of want to see if this is like the same width as my other factory. Gosh, it sure looks. I gotta learn how to like actually decorate factories because I'm tired of looking at these platforms. But that's to be continued. No, I don't want to fly everywhere. Just wanted to get a view from up high. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh man, I'm still going up. Stop! Stop flying! Okay, so it could be, yeah, it could be just a little thicker. I'm just kind of trying to match the shape of the factory back there. Now, I might not be able to fill it with all the machines, but I want the building to be the same. Okay, so I think if I match it to that thickness, it'll be fine. I think I did just off camera sort this out, so yeah, all good. Ugh. Slow my descent. Czar! Alright, so let's break out some more foundations. Break out the foundation. Add the gloss. Then the mascara. I don't know. I don't know makeup other than that. I don't know if you could tell. I'm a guy. I don't go in for the makeup stuff. All right. Not only that, but I'm a nerd. Okay, so kinda gets in the way of the you know, well, that's fine. It's fine. Kind of overlaps that cliff right there, but it's fine. It's fine. Just shut up. Just shut up. Okay? Shut up. I tell you, the audience, shut up. Let me do my thing. I don't know why. Every now and then I just like to get like weirdly aggressive. It's not real. None of it's real. I'll never be mad at my audience. You guys are great. But it's just fun to like get weirdly aggressive, like just come up with fake arguments like you guys are just whining at me in the chat. You're not, fine, it's fine. Okay. That should be plenty of room to work with, honestly. Let's see, so let's get to my notes. I take notes now whenever I go for a build. I need about 22 constructors for quick-wire, so we'll start there. Let's see. Go to my manifold lanes. Do 22 constructors. We'll do the opposite direction for the constructors. We want the we'll have it so that the initial line of Caterium. Oh, I gotta add. Oh, I'm a fool. I'm not done with this yet. I gotta add one more lane. Can't be dumb. Why would I be dumb? Remember, kids, don't be dumb. Don't be dumb like that guy haphazardous waste. Don't be silly. Okay, that also. All right, hold up. This tree's bugging me. So it's gotta go. Wee! Oh, no. Wee! I'm sorry, nature. I'm sorry. I'm not that sorry. All right. Back up there. Yeah, back up there. There we go. All right, so back to the blueprints. I think I will do. Oh, wait, that's 2 constructor. Hold on. I need. Yeah, there we go. So you might be wondering what the 6C-OSD means. The 6 constructors, opposite something. Actually, I don't even remember. I don't even remember myself. It just means that the output is. This means output same direction. So if I do this one, that means output opposite direction. There we go. That's what it means. Okay. Okay. That's what it means. Leave me alone. Gosh. There I go with the fake arguments again. But leave me alone. I do my best. I try to make a good stream. Y'all are just yelling at me. Fictionally in my head. All right. So yeah, I want the output to loop back around in my direction. Quite frankly, because I need 22 of these. Let's just see how much I'm getting input-wise for these constructors, because I just need quick wire. 60 a minute times 6 is 360 just with that. Okay. Interesting. You're yelling at you out loud, you just can't hear me. Oh, okay, okay. I see how it is. I see how it is, Brandy. You're so mean to me. Anyways, also happy Friday. Welcome to the stream. All right, so 360, which means 2 of these should match about the belt speed I'm looking for the outputs, which is 780. Right. 780 both lanes. Yeah. Yikes. So, about to there. Is that good? Yeah, I think that's good. Connect that up. All right, so this quick wire takes 12 a minute. So yeah, we can easily have the belt speed with the input, but the output is where I'm concerned. No problemo. Actually, you know, I'll just for sake of reference, I will be making this right here the center line. I'm working with too much real estate with this build, so it doesn't really matter where I put the constructors, and we also will be covering it up with fancy decorations once I actually work on my decorating skills. I don't necessarily need the inputs to go that direction. I just kind of need a reference point of where the center of this build is. So let me delete you for now. There we go. There we go, Ronald Risley. So we got 12, so if I do 2 more, we get 24. I think we can fit that, right? Just gotta make sure I have room for the outputs, which I know I do for. Yeah, I know I do for. Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, I do have to change the outputs though. That's a level 4 belt. That's not a level 5. That's fine. So that's really interesting, though. That means that I technically don't have the belt speed for the manufacturers, because that's all going to take quick wire. So I need... Wow, I need faster belts. I can just use multiple belts, though. It's fine. If I have to. Alright, so then... Get that up there. Get the Mark V belt. Alright. There we go. Oh, nope. Luckily, we have unlimited access to aluminum, so upgrading to Mark V belts is a no-brainer. By no-brainer, I mean it's not resource intense. At least as of yet. It'll get there. It'll get there. All right, so I have, oh, hold up. I have 16. First off, I gotta do some quick maths. Leave me alone. Do some quick maths. Maths in my head. So I got 24. The 21.67 constructors for quick wire divided by 24 units. Need to set these basically to 90.3%. Easy enough. 90.3%. Rounding up. Just because I have more machines than I actually require for the rate that I'm going for. Take that ratio, apply it to a percentage based off of the modeler. This is what I'm going. Nerd talk. Basically, I need to set these all to 90.3%. So the output is 54.18 times 24 machines. So I'm dealing with 1,300 quick wire a minute. So then the belt speed, the maximum belt speed I have is 780 items per minute, which means I need effectively 2 lines of Mark V belts. And you know what? I can handle that. That's good. That means I can combine both sides of this to just 2 lines and then send that through. So I will absolutely need to take these belts. I'll try to go for like the bottom 2. Right there. Like that. There, and there, and there. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. I gotta split this up though. That's weird. Oh, actually, could I do that? So I could. So technically, I'm using 3 of the 4 inputs here. So I could take one of these extra lines, and instead of splitting it amongst both sides, I could just take another splitter. Splitter. There we go. Add it here, but like a line above, and then just use the second line for that. I'll have to add a 4th line to all of this, but that's fine. I didn't think I'd have to split these lines, but that's okay. It's okay. Just have to make sure it works. Doesn't have to. Remember, if it's stupid, but it works, it's not stupid. I'm just stupid. I'm the stupid one. I'm not the stupid one. All right. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll use this remaining input, change the second line of these belts to a different splitter. And then we'll only split it amongst one input. We'll actually just remove this side. That way we can keep the shape, but just kind of change how it all sort of looks. Oh, actually, hold up. Gosh, I'm dumb. I'm adding another line anyways. See, I told you I'm stupid. I had another line anyways, so I just have to remove the inputs on one side. Oh, that was the wrong one. Again, I'm sorry. I'll remove the second line input on this side. Or no. Gosh. The inner workings of my mind are a machination. Or the inner machinations of my, whatever. The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. There we go. So we only have one, the bottom row here is gonna be input there, and then second row is gonna have the input there. And then we just need one more row on top for the other stuff. And I will upgrade these accordingly. The last input is right there, so I will add you there, get rid of you, and then stay with me now. Oh no, I can't do that. Hold on. I'm finalizing the details. There we go. Nope. Why aren't you going? Why? You are input. You go to input. What the heck? Oh, it did turn it. I didn't think it turned it. Ah, whatever. All right, and then you. Oh, man. Really? Oh, I can't quite make that connection, huh? You gotta do me like that? Fine. Here's what I'll do. Do you. Do you. Do that, yes. Okay. Come on now, it's snapping. It's a snip snapping. There we go. Have to have that backwards. I gotta do it the other way around. It's gotta look uniform, okay? Which means I gotta go for the input here, because for some reason, if I build it like down here to up there, it kind of squooshes against the splitter there. However, if I take the opposite approach and do it from top to bottom, it doesn't squoosh it. And then it's up against the other three. Look, I know my Satisfactory. I know how it behaves. I also know I'm adding Mark 1 lifters. I know. All right, so second layer, that will have to be Mark 5. There's just no getting around that. It's only on one side because these two layers are meant to be Mark 5 conveyors. Yes. Good. I'm good. That's good. I am good. Sorry, I had like a burp just sitting in my esophagus. Didn't want to leave. All right. Okay, so the two bottom-most inputs are going to be quick wire, which is these guys. All right, so let's get back to the action. Let's get back to the action over here. All right, so that is set to what I need. Then I just have to go and paste. And paste. And paste. And paste. And paste. 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 And guess what? Paste. And you know what? Paste. But how about we paste? And then what if we paste? And then we could paste. And then paste. Paste. I eat paste. Oh man. I wish there was a faster way of doing this, but it's fine. You know, it'd be really nice, actually, is if they introduce like a configuration tool where you could like just do a copy paste setting. That way you do click and then paste, 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 and then you won't have to like. Because what I have to do is I have to actually get to each machine where it says like press E to configure constructor, and that's how I can then do Control V to actually paste the settings. It'd be nice if you could just like take a tool, like I don't know, like this guy, and then you could just look at each one and paste it. It would go so much faster. It'd have to be another tool that you carry, so that's why it'd be balanced out. But yeah, all right. So then, I suppose we have enough Mark V's to do this. Actually, no, we'll do. How's that? Is that in line? They're looking good. Okay. No, 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 no. I need belt. I'm clearly clicking on belt. And then we will move this in line. Okay, I guess we can't. Okay, guess we can't. There we go. And then we'll do... Huh. Hold, please. So if I do a... Oh dear. I do a merger there. Did I do a conveyor lifter? No, no. Okay, it'll be kind of in the way of everything, but you know. No, that's too much interference. All right, hold up. We move you just a hair. Can I not move it a hair closer? Can I not move it a hair closer? I can move it a hair closer. Would that look better? Darn. Okay. Because I wanna just have these like overlaid on top of each other. I can do this. Like that. You see that? Like that. However, it's not possible. And I've got so much real estate to work with still. And definitely like using, I have so much extra space than what I actually need, but, and maybe I could downsize it. Maybe it could just, I'm fine with a little bit of asymmetry. You know what? I might... Gosh, that really overlaps. But I don't want to, like, take it over here. The lame. Put in... No, because the center has to have the... Oh, right. Oh, I screwed this up, too. Because the center... Right here, that's where the input comes from, so... I actually gotta... leave a little space there. Actually, I will do a splitter. Like so. I should be able to split this between the two systems relatively nicely. Oh gosh. Oh golly. Let's do... Wow, really? Hey, hey! Oh, never mind. Oh, give me the belt. Give me the belt. Oh, it's okay. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. It's, you know, it's fine. I don't have. Here I said I have a problem. I don't have a problem with a little asymmetry. And the asymmetry here is kind of hurting my brain. That oh gosh. Huh. Well, don't like that. I actually really don't like this. Can live with this, like this small gap between the things, but yeah, I don't like that. Ugh, the burp finally showed up. It was just like sitting there for a while, then it kind of subsided, and then it came back. Now I'm good. Don't worry, folks. My esophagus is good. Huh. Question is now, how do I want to handle this? You know what I'm gonna do? Just because it is bugging me. I'm gonna set it up so that, yeah, so then this connects to this. There we go, gonna ditch that. Oh. But you know what? Even though it's unnecessary, gets me that symmetry. Okay, that gives me the symmetry I'm looking for there. But now I gotta look for the symmetry for here. I think what I'm gonna do is kind of the same approach. I'm probably gonna add, oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh, it's just a disaster. Okay, we can back this up. You know, it's the best I could do. I thought about it, the thinking got thunk, and you know what? Ooh. I don't want the thinking to thunk that hard. And then we do that. I mean. Oh wait, hold on. The thinking properly got thunk. I put this. Yeah, And then I thunk it like that, and then like that. It'd look a little better. Passable in my book. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Oh wait, no. No. I'm not done yet. Forgot, I gotta follow the same rule over here. So I need the splitter. Like here. Doesn't really matter. Play it close. Give me you. Be there. Okay. And we'll do. Actually, no. How far away is that one placed? That's about 1, 2. If that's center, that okay. And this is center, so then this should go. That be right? Back it up by 1. And that could feed into that, right? Ooh, okay. Maybe it was closer than I thought. See, I thought it was this initially. I didn't go with my gut. Paid the price for it. Also, I put that in the wrong spot. You know, like you do. Bam. Nope, nope, nope. See, look, this is what's weird. This is what's weird about Satisfactory. Note the angle. I started the conveyor here and then placed it here, right? Angle's kind of wonky, right? Well, if I take that and I start from here to here, it's completely different. So I know how Satisfactory's mind works. I get it. Also, I'm gonna place, though it's unnecessary, totally respect that it's unnecessary. I'm still doing it this way. Why? Because shut up. Oh man. I'm in a good mood. It's Friday. I'm playing Satisfactory. Getting my high-speed connector factory built. Okay, so aside from the input of all the Caterium that I'll be bringing over, that does take care of all of the constructors for the quick wire. Now I need 16 constructors for just wire. But on top of that, I need 6 more constructors for copper sheets. And then 2 assemblers for circuit boards. Oh, that's right! Okay, so I don't actually need... Hold on, I gotta... So, the issue with this design is I did take into account part of its design with what we built over there. Because we're gonna need computer chips. But I think, actually, I'm manufacturing a ton of computers. I might just be able to take the computer chips from over here and just, yeah, because we're producing way more computer chips, or what are these called? What are they called? Or circuit boards, sorry, not computer chips. My brain just renames things and it just decides to stick with it. So we need to make circuit boards for over there as well. That's what the high-speed connectors are for. But I think I actually am manufacturing the amount of circuit boards that I need with the limitations that I have over here. I needed extra copper though for the wire that we're gonna be making. But I think I'm just gonna take the circuit boards from here and kind of feed it over there. Which means we'll have to take from the input over here and just like feed it kind of underneath the factory and up above or something. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But yeah, because I already like even so the way that this whole area's design worked out in the modeler, even with the supercomputer, the adaptive control unit, everything that I can manufacture with the limitations of the area, I am still manufacturing way more computers. I'll still have an excess supply of computers. Because, like, I think for everything that I'm building, if I don't include the extra computers that I'm manufacturing, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 26 constructors here, or assemblers here for computers. But for everything that I am manufacturing, I technically only need 20. But this absolutely is the maximum limitations of the computer factory. So I could probably even get rid of a couple of these if, for the sake of sending the resources to other parts of the factory. And my idea is to also, because I'm gonna include radio control units in this area as well and import the aluminum from the aluminum factory over there. So yeah. It's all the electronics, baby. All the electronics. All right. Speaking of, we need to make 16 constructors for wire. That would be over here. I think I'll do sort of the same approach. Just nudge that a little out of the way. I'll leave a little extra room here in case I want to add anything else. I don't think I really want to, but I can. I can even work with another layer. What I'm thinking too is, like, we got computers over there because we needed a ton of manufacturers for the computers. But we have only a certain number of machines needed for high-speed connectors here. So I could add another layer like I did here in a similar fashion that I kind of laid out this whole building, quote unquote, this platform. And then just put the upper row and leave that for the radio control units. Could do that. I think I want to build something in the center between these two buildings with just the two T formations kind of blending together. This is future stuff talking, but yeah, I think I might do that. Have this layer be just high-speed connectors, and then the layer above be radio control units. I could do that. All right, so I gotta remember that this is not the center line. This is the center line. There's technically two, or no, sorry. This is the center line. So we go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7. From that will be relatively center. So this is the outermost one. Yeah, so we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about there. So we do it like there? There maybe? No, hold up. This had to go there, like that. No, I think that border. There we go. There we go. Okay. And then I nudged it in a couple of blocks as well. Okay, a little bit more. Maybe I just had it, there we go. So just double checking, make sure I'm centered. Even though I'm not gonna have the same number of machines as over there. But, okay, this is the center line, so we'll count this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, with, yeah, that bordering on it. So we count this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I think we're good. All right. An opposite direction. This is for all the wire. Have that kind of linked up like so. We're gonna run into the same issue, except for the wire. This will make 12. So with the wire connections here, and actually, hold up. We can even do this. I'm gonna do this. You know, I got free will. Watch this craziness. Watch this craziness happen. Nope, don't watch this craziness happen. Why would you watch this craziness? I was gonna say I could have it be sort of like triangular shaped for the manifolds, but then that just kind of becomes a bit of a logistical mess. So I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I will take my double blueprint and just add on to this. Let's see, let's go there, and there. So this will make, I got 12, this will make 14. And then this will make 16. Actually, that's perfect. Gosh, what was I thinking? I get so ahead of myself in my thought process. That's the thing about me, just in life. If anyone ever gets to know me, I never stop thinking. Like I'm constantly thinking about things. And I get a lot of comments about RBF because of it, but it's like literally I'm just thinking. Maybe it's just maybe that's like a side effect of like engineer brain. I don't know. But like it could be about like song lyrics, it could be about like a video game that I'm playing, like Satisfactory. And for one thing, this game certainly never makes me stop thinking about it. Because I'm like, oh man, I can't wait till I can get to this phase, build this thing. But like, just in day to day, like I'm always thinking about like the next step of the day, like what I'm having for lunch, the song lyrics, just like it's all kind of just, I never stop thinking. I don't know what it is. It's like, it's not like it's torture, it's just like, I can't turn it off. But video games do help. Video games do help. Okay, so that's all the constructors that I need for that. Okay, so this is just gonna be straight up wire. So I got 16, so let's gotta do some maths. Because I get percentages. So this is how I calculate my percentages, by the way. I take the numbers that I need based off of the overall output that I can produce with the nodes that I have. I'm explaining my process to y'all. So the way this works is I model the systems for everything that I'm manufacturing. So I'm basing it off of the resources available to me. So in this case, this system for high-speed connectors, this technically requires 15.48 machines. That's how many machines the modeler says I need. So obviously it's not up to the highest level, so I can't build like 0.48 of a machine, 0.48 of a machine, so I have to build 16. So I take that 15.48 divided by 16, I get 96.75%. And that is what I set the clock speed to, because that outputs at the rate that I need it to for the system so that it stays balanced. Might seem weird, but that's how it works. And you know what? I think it's cool. And so far it's proving true. Like I've been over to the aluminum factory and I don't see any yellow. Even though like I'll even show you. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Put my money where my mouth is. I'll show you. I'll show all of you viewers that I am, for some reason, so combative against at random times. I'll show you. I'll show you what it looks like. What it looks like to see the inner machinations of my enigmatic mind. So it's gonna look like, it almost looks like the system over here, it doesn't have enough ingots being input, like it's just barely keeping up, but it's actually balanced. It's not losing resources to anything. It's staying in constant flow. Now I'm having to sync a lot of items currently just because I'm producing far more. I'm producing, like these items don't have anywhere to go yet. I store what I can in the dimensional depot, just like the extra stuff, but everything else just gets kind of thrown away. But yeah, right here, this is the prime example. So you see how like these belts aren't fully saturated. It may look like that not enough items are actually getting to all these machines, but they are. It's like, so you saw that flash yellow for just a half a second, which means that it didn't have quite enough resources to input. But like that half a second is not enough to actually like stop the whole system for a time. It's still like, it might be down for like a half of a second, but it's still able to actually keep up with the demand that I need for everything. So that's the beauty of it. That's what the balanced system looks like. And it makes sure it keeps it so that everything is just running smoothly, which is nice. Now there might be some issues. Wow, there's a lot of smoke. That's just the graphics there. a lot of issues here with these lines that I'm trying to sort out, where I might have to kind of intertwine all of these lines together, just because like some of these belts are backed up, but then some of these belts are not as saturated. So that's what I'm gonna work on next in this area, but yeah. At least in terms of the ingot input, this is a well-balanced system, which I like. It's cool. Also, I produce a ton of aluminum stuff over here. So, yeah. All right, anyways, back to the factory, back to the electronics desert. I just call it the electronics desert. I could call it the Silicon Valley, because technically we are, oh, there we go. Technically we are like manufacturing electronics in a desert, which is just, oh, did I just get raided? Well, hello. I see a thing on, this is all new to me. At lowest expectations, and their viewers just joined. Say hello. Hello! Welcome to the stream. We're playing some Satisfactory. Hope you're doing well. Sorry if I called you out and you didn't want to be called out too. The streaming is very, like, I don't know, very casual for me. I could have it wrong. I don't know. Anyways. Alright, gotta make sure that, this is all connected up. Also gotta make sure my belt speed is looking good. Wait, why did that connect? That connected, and that connected. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you for taking the time, stopping in, and watching the craziness of my mind try and work out a whole entire system. All right, so outputting, sorry, this is the next phase of my thought process. Going back to the conversation about why I set these to such weird values, this is how my system stays balanced. So even though it's set to 96.75%, what I'm inputting is actually gonna be balanced. So what I do next after that is I make sure that the output belt speed is up to speed. Words are hard. So I have 29.025 wires per minute coming out of one machine, and I have 16 machines. So I have 464.4. So I can actually allocate all of this to one belt, which is nice. Stream Satisfactory as well. Love this game to death. Heck yeah. This is no joke. This is my desert island game. Like, you know how people ask you, like, oh, if you're stranded on a desert island, like, what video games would you take? This is the one. This is for sure one of the games I would take. Because I've sunk hundreds of hours into this game. I haven't even beaten it yet. And it's just because I spend it building really, I could, at this point, like, just obviously there's something to be said about, like, streaming and everything like that, because I like to save a lot of the building for stream. But this is just, like, I want to build factories, like, big factories, and, you know, exploit the resources of the area to the most efficient extent. And so, like, it's just, the game lasts so long because of that. Now, obviously, I could probably have brute forced it to get to the end of the game, but no, I'm just enjoying the ride, man. And I love Coffee Stain Studios too. Like, they know how to make a fun game. All right, I gotta remember to hook up power to all this too. But yeah, I do appreciate it. Thank you so much for your raid. Welcome to stream, by the way. I'm Haphazardous Waste. I stream. I also make videos, although I've been very lazy about that lately. I will get on that. There are some series I have in mind that I will hopefully record and release in the future. I have some games in mind. Some non-satisfactory games, but you know, games nonetheless. But I do appreciate it. All right, back to this. So right now, for those joining too, for those joining in the raid, welcome, by the way. This is my Satisfactory world. As you can see, I am a very expert builder in decorations and whatnot. But what we're building is basically what I'm calling the electronics desert. I am utilizing the vast amount of quartz available in this area with the 2 pure and 1 normal node of quartz to make a lot of silica-based electronics. I could call it Silicon Valley, but that's kind of on the nose. I don't know. So I've been calling it the electronics desert. And basically, so far all I've built is a computer factory, which is right here. It's backed up currently just because I could sync this stuff, but I've got plenty of fix-it coupons. I'm just kind of letting this system kind of back up naturally on its own. But this is where I'm making everything sort of computer-based, like supercomputers, adaptive control units, radio control units, computers, and everything, all that included. So right now, all I have so far is AI limiters, which is right here. That's what this little factory is for. And then this big guy right here, which is computers. That utilizes the quartz that we find underground, kind of manufactures a couple of the items over there. And then we make all of the silica, or sorry, not the silica, the, what's this recipe called? The crystal computers. We make a lot of crystal oscillators for this to make crystal computers here. And then this outputs so many computers at a time. I might have to actually rebalance this a little bit. This outputs so many computers that even with the amount of resources here that I've modeled for the electronics desert, with the radio control unit, adaptive control unit, supercomputers and all that, I'm still making too many computers. Like, I think the output right now at peak is like 80, 85 computers per minute. So I have way too many computers for what I need. So I might have to actually like reduce the rate of this a little bit, because I will be sending some of the silica-based goods, like the circuit boards. I use the silica circuit board alternate recipe. I'll show you over here too, why not? I'll just give you a little tour. I appreciate the raid, so I'm gonna give you a little tour. I'm in a good mood, it's Friday. It's Friday, streaming some Satisfactory. Honestly, one of my favorite games. I even bought merch. Like, I went to lizarddoggo.com, which is where you go for Coffee Stain Studio game goods and whatnot. Bought myself a t-shirt, bought myself some keychains, bought myself some stickers. In fact, my PC that I'm playing on has a Fix-It sticker on it now, because I love it that much. And somehow, I don't know how, this is what's crazy, somehow putting that sticker on my PC made it more efficient. I can't explain it. It's like putting flame jobs on a car. It just makes it go faster. You can't explain it. But anyways, so this is kind of like the processing area for a lot of the silica, the iron and copper based goods. And a lot of this is backed up just because we're not utilizing all these resources yet, but like all of these circuit boards here, some of them will be sent over for the high-speed connectors, which is what we're working on currently. And then, yeah, the rest is just kind of fill out as needed. But I'll show you underneath as well. Woo! All right, so yeah, we'll do a quick little tour for the raid folks. I do appreciate it. It just works, yeah. Exactly. See, exactly. You get it. Also, I wish they were still here. When I built this area up, like I put a whole bunch of foundations in this area, it made there's a whole bunch of stingers. That's what they're called, stingers. Made a whole bunch of the stingers spawn on this one branch right here, and they didn't jump down and attack me or anything. They just kind of like shook violently at me. I'm like, oh. I guess they were just kind of glitched, but it's fine. I just thought it was fun. I wish they'd respawn because it was cool. But yeah, here's where I process all of the quartz, like the quartz crystals, silica, and everything, and we send that down the line. Everything's backed up currently just because I'm letting the system kind of resaturate itself a little bit, but yeah. Gosh, I love this factory so much. So I just love the spotlights in the cave kind of vibe we get here. I will decorate this stuff too. Like I really do want to make like good looking factories, so. But yeah, that's the working area right now for the electronics desert. Oh yeah, I can totally run on these now as I'm leaving. Ooh, I'll run on this one because the silica bags make it a little glitchy. There we go. So yeah, then we have a copper and an iron node. Copper and iron node here that gets processed into. I use steamed copper sheets and. Obviously the steamed copper, I can't remember recipe names. The pure copper ingot and then the steamed copper sheets. Kind of a mix between the two to send the copper up for wire processing and copper sheets for the circuit boards. Also use the pure iron ingots just for all that processing. And because the equipment workbench, maybe I don't know. I won't go back down there and remove it for now. But yeah, it was just kind of fun to see it, because they wouldn't attack me. They would just kind of like look at me, and I think because they were trying to attack me, but the game was like, the bounding box or whatever was kind of glitched, they would just like shake violently at me. I don't know, I just thought it was funny. All right, yeah, that's so far what we got going for the electronics desert. We're building the high-speed connections over there. I think I will add another layer to the buildings because these are kind of mirroring each other a little bit. I'll add another floor to this building for radio control units. And we'll import the aluminum we have over yonder. And then, yeah, but now, here you're in for a treat too, because now I'm going to take you to my power plant. There we go. So, that's the electronics desert. Yeah, we're still working that out. I got some iron goods over there I got to manufacture too for the adaptive control unit. So I got to make, what's it called? Automated wiring and heavy modular frames. Got to make those two things. The adaptive control units. But yeah, and then after that I got to import plastic, rubber, and aluminum for that. But then right here, this is the first thing I built in this world because I wanted to absolutely make sure that my power was taken care of. This here is my oil power plant. This I built first, which I didn't have blenders at the time, so I'm using the method of packaging and unpackaging all of the fuel. There's 8 lines of 30 of the fuel generators each, which equates to about 240 fuel. So yeah, basically I wanted to make sure that I was good on power for quite a while, and I think I am. Took a while though to troubleshoot because fluid physics in this game are fun, but I think I got it working to a point now where everything's fine. I'm still just a tad bit worried. I think the last thing I had to figure out, troubleshoot, was just the crude oil distribution behind here, but it's looking pretty okay with the exception. Oh no, it's just not loading in. Yeah, it's looking like it's distributing just fine. But yeah, a lot of stuff here. But yeah, I forgot too that I remember to actually utilize this. Yeah, there we go. Now I can ascend. But yeah, so I have one floor that packages water, another floor that unpackages fuel, sends the packages down below for the water, and then that sends it back into the system to turn into packaged fuel, which I think is pretty cool. All right, and then lastly, I'll show you the aluminum plant. I was just there, but I'll go back real quick too. This is not too far, but we went up here in the red forest. Ooh, gosh, I should have probably taken another lap on that player launcher. Oh gosh, oh golly. Again, another beautifully designed factory. I know, a lot of platforms, but this is the aluminum plant, and I'm hoping to eventually export aluminum goods for radio control units and things like that. And it's working pretty nicely, if I do say so myself. Although, I did notice, this has me just a tad bit concerned. No, it's fine. It's fine, it's doing fine. That's like the input of the aluminum scrap. The scrap aluminum was a little on the low side, but it's balancing itself out. And yeah, right there's my base too. That's just, I'm not even gonna show you. It's just a mishmash of various machines that give me various items that I can build with, just like the basic stuff. I want to convert it into an actual factory at some point, but for now it's just gonna supply me with the things I need to build. So there we go. All right, that's the world right now. It's not a whole lot. I mean, we've been playing in this world for a while, but I've been also taking it nice and easy with the factory design and whatnot. So not too much, but still, I'm proud of it. All right, so back to the game. All right, so I should be able to have like Mark IV conveyors support that, and we'll actually place a splitter right about here. ish. I remember too that I will say we build things very differently, and the guy I'm co-oping with also does things very differently, so it's kind of funny. Yeah, I mean that's the beauty of this game too. It's like everyone, like however you want to build a factory, like no matter how and where you want to build a factory, you're right. You're right. It's just how you approach it. You're right. It's up to you. There's certainly like areas that are preferable for certain items, but like you wanted to build all the items in this one desert at once, sure. Want to focus more on like nice stylized designs, maybe not the most efficient factories, but like nice designs, yeah, go for it. That's the beauty of sandbox games. All right. Go there, go there. See, I'm wondering, oh, sorry. Excuse me. Might actually... This sounds kind of crazy. Because it is. I'm thinking of reversing the directions of 1, 2, and 3 for these lines. Combining them all. Because the amount that I'm outputting can be supported by a single line. Combining them all into a single line right here, and then just feeding that into the system. I think I'm going to do that. It's weird, I know. I guess I have to do this, huh? So I gotta change the direction of the mergers. Can't brain. I thunk too hard. Thunk too hard and hurt my brain. Oh, nope. There we go. Alright, so... This merger right about there, you say? Remember that over by 1? Yes, I can. Hopefully it doesn't get too backed up. Like, I'm gonna use Mark 4 conveyors can support this, but I'm gonna probably use Mark 5. Hey, thanks. Thanks, Flash. Appreciate it. My name's Haphazardous Waste. Waste. Haphazard meaning random, waste meaning junk. I appreciate it though. Thank you very much. There we go. All right. And you know what? What am I doing? What am I doing? Hold up. This is dumb. Why am I doing that? We have mergers. I don't need to make 2. I need to just make 1. Because these are all in line with each other. I gotta use that thing between my ears a little more. There we go. Got a call and came back, and then some rando got raided. Yeah, I know, right? I feel you, Flash. I get you. No, I completely understand. Just very rude, honestly. Do I need to use Mark 5 conveyors here for everything? Probably not, but whatever. All right, and then we'll add a merger there. There we go. Hashtag deal with it. And then we'll combine that over here. Perfect. And then this will be Mark 5. I don't think I necessarily need it to be, but still can't hurt. All right, and then this will be layer 3 of all this mess. All right, okay. And then we'll place you like that. You like... No? Don't want to? You like... Oh, reverse. There we go. You like that. And then finally, we get to, oh wait, guess you'd need to be there. And you need to be glitchy. Like that. There we go. No, there we don't. I lied. I went one layer too tall. I lied. There we go. And now we do the thing with the flashing, the glitchy. There we go. All right. These will be Mark 5s. I don't necessarily need it for the output that I'm going for with wire, but that's fine. Gotta go to bed. I'll catch you in your beautiful monstrosities another time, maybe. Hey, thanks so much. Appreciate it. Have a good sleep. Yeah, honestly, like, last week I had to cancel stream just because, man, that week just kicked my butt. But I'm just gonna stretch real quick even. I got my mind on it. But yeah. I feel a little more rejuvenated this time around, so now I'm ready for some Satisfactory. Which is always good. I'm always up for some Satisfactory, but man, last week kicked my butt. Alright, so oh, whoops. Would probably help if I actually combined these. There we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now the outputs of all these will actually connect to the, you know, the output. Does this look great? No. Do I care? A little. Are my feelings hurt? No. All right, so now what I'm thinking, because this is what I got to do at this point. So the copper and the deuterium is going to come from over there for those two systems. So then we have the circuit boards that are left, which are already manufacturing over there. So what I think I'm gonna do, weirdly enough, oh, that might be weird actually. It can support the rate technically. We literally have the output of circuit boards right here. This just feeds into our crystal computers. So I could just take this line and just keep it going. Might have to update these to Mark 5s, but that's fine. Just so that the throughput can keep up. But yeah, I can see that. I think I did think about splitting it right here. I don't really need this. But yeah, I mean, this manifold's already filled out to its highest capacity. So what I'm thinking is I take this, send it across the weirdest looking bridge between these two buildings, but then have the topmost row be that, but then have the direction of the conveyors be reversed. Probably do that, right? Yeah, let's do that. I'm committed. I'm committed to the idea, so I'm gonna do it. And who's gonna stop me? Not you commenters on the stream. You're just a comment. You can't physically stop me from doing this. Again, I don't know what it is about me, but I like to get weirdly combative with, I like have fake arguments in my head with those watching stream, but I genuinely do appreciate it though. Genuinely do appreciate the support. I'm just a silly guy. All right, and then technically you go here, and the direction is reversed there. Okay. Please connect. Good. Please connect. Ooh, hello, hello. There we go. Oop. What the heck? Oh. Okay, cool. And then I'll do a I'll do a Mark 4. That'll work, right? Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. In my brain, it works. I did that one as a Mark 5. I did not mean to, because how many does this need per minute? This only needs 3.75 per minute. So yeah, technically this should be able to keep up with everything over there and everything over here. It's just a really strange connection that I'm making between these two buildings. However, I think I actually need to send circuit boards to supercomputers or adaptive control units, which I plan on making those. That's the next phase of this process too. We got computers here, AI limiters behind, high-speed connectors there, but then in the center of these two T-shaped buildings, I want to make supercomputers and adaptive control units. I think I need circuit boards for that too. Let's consult the codex. Let's just do supercomputer. Okay, what about adaptive control? Yeah, so adaptive control units need circuit boards. Which means I could pull from the exact same line again and just take that bridge that I'm making right here, pull the resources from that, split it off two. Yeah. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna do it. I don't even care. I'm gonna do it. Oh yeah, gotta make sure. Make these, even though it's overkill, I'm gonna make those Mark 4s. Oh, whoops, gotta get this side. There we go, Mark 4. And then you did Mark 5. Ah, there we go. I always forget to update my conveyor lifts, so I'm very meticulous about it now. There we go. Okay, so to recap, we don't have a belt speed high enough to support the caterium that's coming out of these inputs here. Or the quick wire, sorry, the quick wire from those inputs. So we had to split it between two. They're gonna be sent down these two lines. One side is gonna take the bottom line, and the other side is gonna take the second line. The third line is for wire, which we just built there. And then the last line here is for caterium. Or not caterium, for circuit boards. I cannot think. So then that's gonna be in parallel with that. We'll do that. And then we'll do this. Oh no, we'll do this. We want to take this line, yeah. Do Mark 4. Basically, if we do that, oops, I need a belt. That will go straight across there, and then that just should be on the same level as that over there. And all we have to do is send it across. And you know what? I might actually, to do this, I might actually have to have the buildings connect. Not that I was against it connecting, because I'm probably gonna make this all one big building eventually. But yeah. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Can we get to there? No! Fine. Okay, actually, now I gotta count. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Means this needs to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then connect right about there. Sure. And there. Good. That is, wait, that is not good. Oh no, it's splitting it, it's splitting it, sorry. Got a little worried. We're good. All right, so then that will sort itself out once we actually turn these manufacturers on. And that's good, because then we need to, we're gonna have to saturate these lines as well. This should be ready to actually turn on. I'm gonna have to double check everything. The thing is that the modeler that I used also had me inputting copper from, so for those that don't know, I'm taking the copper from this node here, sending it over here for processing over by the Caterium ore, and then sending it over into the factory. The design that I went for did utilize copper sheets from that node as well to manufacture that, but I'm starting to think it didn't utilize all the copper though, so maybe I didn't actually need, maybe I'm okay with it, because what I'm worried about now is I'm manufacturing all of the circuit boards over here, and I hope that I have enough copper to support it, because I'm doing steamed copper, like all these refineries down here. I'm doing copper ore and steamed copper sheets between these two, and sending the sheets to the circuit boards. I'm hoping that I have enough copper to support it. Otherwise, we might lose circuit boards in the process. I guess we'll just find out. I'll have to see if that design supports it, because I think I'm just going without now and just taking the circuit boards we're manufacturing here, sending it over there, where before I initially planned to send the silica over here. And now I'm just sending the circuit boards because it's just like right there. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, whatever. All right, so next item on the agenda. We're gonna move the conveyors this way. Send it over here. And I believe well, now even though I got all this real estate, so I'm just gonna set that there. I think this line, the bottom line, is the Caterium line, I think. And then the one above that's copper, right? Yeah, because I needed more. I haven't set these yet, whoops. But that is the Caterium setup there, so yeah, Caterium ingot. And this will be copper ingot. And that'll be sent along that way. Okay. And then there. I don't want to nudge. I just want to place. Okay. Next one. Next one. There's another one. Oh, there it is. The tree was hiding it. Ah, dang it. Okay. No, 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 no. Went the wrong way. All right, I'll just start from the beginning. We'll go here. To what? To what? Are you serious? Is it offset from the... Oh, it is? Oh, okay. Wondering why I wasn't making the connection there. But now I know why. Guess I'll just back this up a couple steps. Oop. Oop. There we go. And then there. Well, I guess we could place one more. If I have to. Oh man, really? Ah. Yeah, we'll do that. Then, oh, well, I guess I have to. Oh no, that's the input right there. Oh? Ah! Ah! I didn't mean it. So then you go about to here, I guess. And can you connect? Oh, you can't connect cleanly. Darn it. Okay, so not along this line, but I'll do you. I don't even care. There we go. Ugh. Voice crack. There we go. Hey, Wazowski. Sorry, Mr. Sullivan. Oh man, that's a good movie. Monsters Inc., for those that don't know. That was the janitors. That was my impression of the janitors. Would you shut up? You're messing up his groove. Or whatever he says, I don't know. Actually really hard on my voice. I'm gonna stop doing that. All right. So next item. Need to get a small concrete pillar out. Need to take the concrete pillar and place it right here. Yeah, just like that. Set it to the zoop factor. And then, I go one more, or just 3? Maybe it's 3. I think it's 3. And then, place this, hit page up. Nope, you gotta do 4. All right. Fine by me. Page up, and then zoop across. Yeah. Hold on, it gets crazier. Take a concrete pillar. Page up. Zoop across. There we go. Perfect. This is how I'm gonna connect everything up. Just, it looks nice. I did it over there, it looks nice. I saw someone else do it, it's not my idea. It just looks nice, okay? So then you go about there. There we go. Zoop across. Then you go there. And then you zoop across. Yeah. You. I cannot wait for daisy chaining. It's a new feature in the next update. Allows you to just hook up all the machines without the need of doing exactly what I'm doing right now. Do there. Do there. Mosey on over there. No. There we go. And I will have it. I'll have it reach across. Where'd I go? There we go. Alrighty. Let's see. Okay, that all is attached. I'm actually going to go a step farther. Go underneath. Just leave that there. Oh my gosh. Oh no, no. Okay, so then back that up. Just want it to be kind of hidden under there. So we could take it. Oh, get on the ground for this. Actually, you know what? No. Before we do that, we get too far ahead of ourselves. I will first connect all these machines together. Did I do that for all of them? Are they all connected now? Yes. Okay. Oh, darn it. Okay, so then can I do Mark II? No, really? Really? It's fine. Alright, and then we go underneath. I want it to be just a little hidden, you know? Oh, Flash, I'm so sorry. I didn't see your message. I'm doing well. It's Friday. I'm streaming. Gosh, I have not been keeping up with chat. I do apologize. If you're still there, again, I'm sorry. I got in the zone. I got in the building zone. A dangerous place for me to go, because then I start losing all focus on everything else. But I appreciate it. I'm doing well. It's Friday. Had a nice long work week. That's okay. The week is over. I can just go relax. Okay, you in line. No. About there, I'd say. Okay, cool. All right. Get up there. You. Okay. And then last but not least is this bunch. Then I gotta make sure to properly. Oh right, I gotta do the same thing. Oh, I just realized I may have actually. Oh no, I lied. Get back up, get back up. Wow, I was way off base. Right down. Perfect. Let me just take that. So that should actually be, no, that's fine. Okay, let's do. we'll do this. Perfect. All right. Still are not done yet. Oop. That's right. There's terrain underneath me now. I'm not on foundations. There. Right. Then I take that. I gotta power. Ah! Again, failing to remember there's terrain underneath me. You know what? We'll do that. We'll ditch that. Connect that. There we go. That way we're just in line here. It's not... This isn't quite the center of the building, but it's close enough. Close enough where I'm not gonna really care. Just get there. All right. Then we'll go through here. And then we'll go here. And honestly, I might just do that. These are all hooked up, correct? They appear to be, right? Yes, I made a mistake in my blueprint for the smelter manifold, to where I didn't actually attach the cable to one side, but these all look connected. And then those are connected together too. Perfect. All right, so I gotta remember to set this. All right, so doing some more maths. Gotta do the maths. So I needed 11.14 refineries for copper ingots, and I believe I have 12. No. Yes? No. What? Did I not? Did I need more? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, did I overclock? Decided I was just gonna overclock one of these? Okay, so then I guess divide by 10. I need to set one to 11.4, 111.4 to make up for it. I don't know. All right, so we'll do that. Maybe I didn't need that much copper? I don't even remember. I will probably have to double check that after I turn this thing on and make sure that I adjust my calculations accordingly. All right, then you are gonna be Caterium. You are set to, no, you're not. You're not all set to Caterium. Gotcha. All right, so this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got 18. Okay, so that one, that I will need to underclock. 17.33 divided by 18. 96.3% roughly. We'll do 96.3. Boom. All right. Again, I really wish they had like a settings gun. That way you just point and click at whatever machine and it'll copy the appropriate settings instead of having to do this with all the machines. That's just me though. That's just me talking. There we go. There we go. All right. Everything's good now. Oh wait, did I actually, now that I think about it, I should probably look into whether or not I actually set all of the Caterium machines, or not Caterium, the high-speed connector machines, right? I did not. However, oh, actually, that's another good point. I actually have to send this somewhere. These will all be sent to a sync. I will store any extras, so let me actually do that right now. Let's set up a sync right now. These will eventually be combined. Like, this is not... Ah, it's too close. I'll bring this out a little bit. There we go. Set up a sync, like right here-ish, for the output. So what I like to do for these builds, because everything will combine eventually, but I'm going to, for the time being, take a storage container, because I don't really need that much in the way of high-speed connectors. Storage container hooked up to Dimensional Depot, the output of everything. Actually not going to be outputting that quickly, so just fascinating, but still. Take all of our mergers. There we go. Oh, okay, guess I'm climbing. Actually, I gotta see, for symmetry's sake, I gotta see how far away it is. Okay, it's about, actually it's right on the center point of this. There we go. Right, hold on, let me check that again. Yeah, it's on the center line of thing. Okay. I like to use the concrete foundation skin because it has like this square in the middle and it's kind of like sectioned off, which helps with aligning things. I really don't need that fast a belt. What am I outputting at? 3.75 a minute? Yeah. I could honestly get away with Mark 1s. I think they look very strange, but you know, yeah, they look very strange. And you know what? I'm gonna do it. Mark 1s. And actually, before I connect this to a sink, I probably will let this back up a little bit just because it helps balance out the manifolds up the line a little ways. What I did with the computers, it lets the machines down the way keep running, so it'll keep accepting new items, which helps the manifolds balance each other out, which is very nice. Then I guess I'll set the merger like right here. Why not? Set that there. Set that to storage right now. I'll have to figure out clock speed for everything. 103.2. Did I do that right though? Hold on, I need 6.19 divided by 6. 106. 103.2. So yeah. Question is, like when I do overclocking, if I overclock 1, do I need to multiply that by 6? Is the question. You know what? I'm gonna leave it because I'd like to actually just turn this thing on, get things running. I'm gonna leave that for now. Head down here. Get our handy dandy cable from over here. No, no. Okay, select it. Yes. No. No. Yes. Ugh. And hold on. Just gonna, I don't really care about how it looks underneath everything. Moment of truth. Power everything on. And we should have high-speed connectors coming soon to a theater near you. Oh, hold on. I see red, which means things are not connected. I'm on it. Oh, I just didn't connect it to here. There we go. Does this not match the clock speed that I'm looking for here? Oh, I realized something else too. Yeah. Hold on. Hold the phone. So this isn't working yet because, and I'll tell you why, neither of the miners are powered. Silly little oversight. Who needs an input to a machine? Certainly not me. Right? Right? Fine. Honestly, no, because I am maxing out Caterium usage here. That and do that. Get that started. That is clocked correctly, right? Yes! That it is! This, there we go. Look at that! Beautiful. You got a serious question. Hope it's not too serious. Good, okay. Then we gotta carry that. Actually, we don't have to carry it too far because I could just take from. We close the door on the bus once the driver gets off. I assume it has a function to close, like, from the driver's perspective. I don't know. I'm gonna be lazy about this. And just... Whoa, okay, that was weird. Be lazy about all this mumbo jump. Oh, hey. Get out of here. Huh? Ah! That one was mad at me. Why is there Braille on the ATM drive-thru machine? That is a very good question. I think it's an insult to drivers who are blind in the sense of they don't consider anyone other than themselves. I don't know. That's a stretch, I know. Oh, can that work there? Oh, cool. There we go. That is a good question. Maybe it's just like standard. I don't know. Actually, is this overclocked? Also, why are you not turning on? Oh, there it goes. 3:35 a minute. Okay. $3.35 a minute, which I don't think I need that much. I'm still really worried about the silica, or the circuit boards that we're producing over there, because I don't know if I have enough copper from that node to support all of the... I should, though, right? I should. I would think. I'd hope. I certainly hope so. Okay. That is a serious lackluster amount of Caterium going through the system right now. What's up? Is it just balancing itself out? That's fine. Not mad. Okay, yeah, it's balancing itself out. Wait, no. No. What is it doing? Huh? You're not actually connected? Okay, there we go. See, this is why I think I connected these through the auto connect feature. But I don't think it actually, oh, yeah, no, it didn't connect. It lied. There we go. Now we're moving. There we go. Yeah, because that should have auto connected, but I guess it didn't. Or it like unconnected or unconnected, disconnected. Okay. Good. Last question, then you gotta go eat. Okay. Gosh, I hate the sound of the smelters doing that. I hate it. It's the worst. Everything's moving accordingly there. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. How much wood could Woodchuck chuck if Woodchuck could chuck wood? Well, how many boards could the Mongols hoard if the Mongol hordes got bored? That's not mine. I don't own that. That's from Calvin and Hobbes. Okay, there we go. Why are you not moving? Oh, because you're not connected. I see. Yeah, that would help. Connecting things would help. Note to self. Note to haphazardous waste. Connecting things tends to help. Okay. So that's getting filled out in the system now, which is fine, because that takes a lot. Oh, I need cable. Oh, no. I thought I needed... Oh, shoot, I thought I needed wire. Oh, I goofed. I done goofed. See, that's okay. That's okay. I got ahead of myself. I thought I needed wire and Caterium, but no. I just need, I need cable. So I combined all these, but I shouldn't have done that. Here's my plan. I'm going to actually reverse the direction on this output. This still works in my favor. This is what I'm not panicked about this. This still works in my favor because it allows the system to kind of naturally backfill. There we go. So everything will saturate, all the lines will saturate. But now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna combine, I'm gonna take some, shoot, I can't believe I missed a whole step of the process there. I mixed up wire instead of cable. So I'll do there, 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 and there. Ah. Hello? Oh. Oh, that's right. I gotta change the... Yeah. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Still leave the merger in the same place, just facing outward now. There we go. Have all the wire from all the lines combined there. Now that I think about it, I will probably make this weirdly, I will make this a priority merger. There we go. And I'll make the center input the priority just because there's more output there. So what's going on? Oh, right, there's no, no. This can fill up. This can fill up again, it's fine. Because now we take our blueprints, so hold up. Now I need to figure out... I need 8 constructors for cable. Okay. Gosh, I really botched this. I mean, there's no rush to anything, because obviously we're not going to be producing wire anytime soon, but that does make me wonder if any was sent through the system, which I bet it was. Bet it was. No, no. We got that, we got that. 2 layers should have... So layer 3 is what I'm looking at. So what I'm checking, because I'm in dismantle mode, is you see that it has the 4 alumina. If there is any wire in that system, it would tell me. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, so we didn't contaminate the line. That's all well and good then. That's hopefully gonna backfill nicely. Oh, wait, hold up. Did I forget to connect? Bet you I did. I bet you I did. I bet you I did. Oh no, I didn't. Okay. I thought I forgot to connect the center input line. But no, it's filling out. It's fine, it'll get there. In due time, in due time. Alright, so... do same direction, input again. Have it line up here, keep things kind of tight. And then take the 2, which still lines up nicely. Man, how did I mess this up so bad? Such a goof. But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, okay, so it needs to go up 2. There we go. All right, so then this. Okay, gotta do maths again. I gotta do this real quick. Just real quick. All right, so technically I needed 7.74 constructors for cable, and I have 8 machines. So it's gotta be set to, 96.75. How about that? Doesn't that number look familiar? All right. Cable. 96.75. Boom. Alright, yeah. And then Control C. Control V. 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 There we go. Alright. Then we will attach our power line there, because I don't care. Go. All that's powered on. Everything should be set appropriately. I'll make that a belt speed of 5. Start letting that fill up, which I know it's gonna backfill pretty quick. That's okay, because then we're gonna take a merger right there. Merge the 2 lines together. set that there. And then just bring it around town. Oh, dang it. No, I can't be bothered. Good. Now we should be able to start manufacturing, right? Yeah! Let's go. Everything is set accordingly. Set this, that center output to be the highest priority. That's good. It's because it's a Mark V input line. These are all Mark IVs. That's why it's taking faster than it's giving. That's why these lines are still going in, which is fine. Keeps things running. And lets our good old constructors start up. And we'll get to see the first high-speed connectors being made. Here we go. Yeah! I don't know why I was expecting something more. I was expecting something more satisfying. It's just this one little guy. Here he is. Isn't he cute? Here he goes. Oh no, there's a few more. Okay. Yeah, aren't they cute? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Okay. Sure. All right, everything is still balancing out. That's fine. We're gonna take a minute. Again, I'm gonna let this whole system back up because that allows us to, manufacture, or that allows the whole system to saturate, all the manifolds to saturate, and then from there it should balance itself out. Doing good here. Gonna get rid of you and you. Sweet. Oh, this makes me so happy. I love seeing this. This is good. This is clean. Why are you going slow? What's your excuse? Oh, you're just not getting enough items. Ah, you're filling up. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Oh, I think I do need to, now that I think about it, for overclocking, I think I do need to set every single one of those machines to like 101%, because I have to set it all for when I underclock, so I gotta set it for when I overclock. Maybe if I take that percentage and multiply it, I'd be fine. Maybe. I don't know. Multiply the percentage difference. Like, if it's 101% across 6 machines, I can set 1 to 106%, you know what I mean? That's how the math is mathing in my head. But it's all good. This'll fill itself out eventually. I will set it so that it goes to the sink following all this, which I realize I need to connect to power. Not that it's important right now. Set that. I don't care. I don't even care. All right. Yes, this is so nice. This is so great. This is all moving as fast as I would hope. Good for you, but that's okay. It's still got to sort itself out. It's gonna be a little rough for a time. Just got to balance itself out. Can't get ahead of myself. I just can't. All right, and everything here is good. Yeah, I'm gonna say that I'm fine with the circuit board production. Like, I don't think I'm gonna overwhelm the system over there with copper. I will double check the design that I came up with and just make sure. In fact, it could very well just impact the max amount of computers that I manufacture, like long term, because I gotta do cable, like, 'cause the copper that I'm generating in this area, like from over there, is going into cable and copper sheets. So if it reduces the amount of computers that I'm manufacturing, I can adjust the design accordingly, because I think I have too many assemblers right now for the amount of computers that I need to manufacture. So I know that I'm going to be producing far more computers than I currently need for everything in this area. So I am willing to get rid of a couple constructors if the design supports that. But look at this! We got high-speed connectors. It's like our belt is fairly saturated, or at least the machines are getting saturated. Yeah, it's getting there. Still got a little ways, but that's okay. Look at this. It's wonderful. I love it when a new factory gets built up. Again, it's called Satisfactory for a reason. Like, this is all just great. Happy to see this. Oh, I should get a, oh, yeah. I should get a view from above. I will remove this eventually. This was just to help get like a launch point for this area. I don't know why I built it so high up, but Go. Yes. Yes, it's all coming together. So over here is where I'm going to be building heavy modular frames and automated wiring. Eventually, I'm going to be utilizing, there's 3 iron nodes right there, normal iron nodes, but there's 4 pure iron nodes over there. That leaves plenty of space for a lot of iron-based goods like heavy modular frames and automated wiring. I'll be utilizing that area, sending those items over here eventually to get adaptive control units. But I think in terms of my plans for the stream, we've achieved it. It's good to go. Only took, 2 hours, 15 minutes, but that's the speed I like to build. I like to sort things out. So, actually, I think it's the perfect time to just, call it a stream. This was fun. Very excited that we got another system up and running. Another item added to the list for the electronics desert. Got plenty of space we're working with here. I think I will make a level above this for radio control units, and then I'll import the items from the aluminum plant. I'm calling this area, so here, I'll show you on the map. Calling this whole area the electronics desert because it's a desert. There's manufacturing primarily electronics. Over here we have our oil power plant, and then over here is our aluminum processing plant. This is where we're basically making a lot of aluminum-based goods, what we can anyways. Things like radio control units, those are a bit too complex, and a lot of the items we need are over in the electronics desert, which is why I'll be importing the aluminum good, which I think is aluminum casings, over here. So then, after that, my next plan, this will probably be next stream too, but I think I'm gonna actually start making rubber-based goods here because we got a lot of oil here that we can use for rubber and plastics, which we will also be using trains to kind of send to different areas of the map. And then we'll take the remaining heavy oil residue and make a second fuel power plant. Much smaller than our one over here, but still a nice sort of reserve power plant, which will be very nice. So yeah, that's the plan. That's what I hope will, happen sometime soon. Anyways. But yeah, I'm just gonna let the system run, kind of let everything fill up accordingly over here in the my storage container. It's all going to it's all gonna go to the dimensional depot for right now, but I will eventually, once everything kind of balances out, I figure out all of the items and everything like that. Once I figure out the machines and make sure that everything is built to how I designed it in the Satisfactory modeler, then yeah, I'll just let this thing run, balance itself out and run like the aluminum plant we have over there. All right, well, I think this is a good jumping off point of any. I'm actually pretty hungry too. I gotta get some dinner. But I appreciate y'all joining in for stream. Shout out to Lowest Expectations for the raid. I do appreciate it. Appreciate all y'all that stopped in to say hi. Check out my madness, my insanity with this game. I love this game. It's so fun. I I will be working on some videos this weekend. That's on my to-do list. I want to make some videos for the channel again. It's been a while since I've done that. Gotta get back into that. So yeah, but for now though, that's gonna have to do it for me, guys. Thanks so much for joining the stream. I'll catch you all in the next one.